Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala ashrafil anbiya wal mursaleen wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ajma'in. Amma ba'd. As you know, we are in very difficult times at the moment, very testing times in regards to this global pandemic, this virus known as coronavirus, COVID-19. This is obviously not something to be taken lightly, and I think a lot of the people in our community are not taking it very seriously, and if they don't take it seriously, then we could face the worst. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect each and every one of us from that. Obviously, as you can see, what's happening in Italy at the moment, where the death toll has risen up to over 5,500, and Spain is catching up, and we are being told by the government and the advisory from the scientists. They're telling us that we are about 3 weeks behind Italy. This can be avoided providing we take the precautionary measures and the guidelines that have been given to us by the government. But before we go on to that, as Muslims, we need to know what the Prophet ﷺ has instructed us. He has told us, if there is an area, if there is a place where there is a plague, do not leave that place, stay there, and do not enter that place where there is a plague. So this is the instructions that we've been given by our liege Lord, our master, the Prophet ﷺ. And then we also need to follow the guidelines. It's absolutely crucial that we follow the guidelines given by the government and by the scientists of this country. And we are being told to stay at home. Now, a lot of our youngsters are not taking this seriously. They go out and about with their normal lives. And unfortunately, what will happen is when the death toll begins to rise, may Allah forbid that, and if it does, then each and every one of us may be affected, and then we will start taking things seriously, but then by then it'll be too late. We can avoid this. We can keep the numbers of people dying low by simply staying at home, self-isolating, and this quarantine has to take place. We have to follow this. If we go out, we may be affected and we won't even know. And there are people that are vulnerable. There are people that have underlying health problems. Our elders, they need to be isolated, and we need to keep a safe distance of 2 meters away from them. And we need to continue, when we come out from the outside into our homes, we need to wash our hands, as we've been instructed, for about 20 seconds by soap and warm water. And we need to do this in order to safeguard ourselves. So please take these instructions very seriously. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect each and every one of us. And before I finish, I make a humble request to my young brothers and sisters. Please do not take this lightly. This is very serious, and it will have very serious consequences if we avoid the guidelines given to us by the government. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.